What is good, boys and girls, and welcome back to QTV. I'm on the QT because of course I am one. Yes, I know you can hear it in my voice. I'm back. It's been a long 10 days. I hope you have missed me as much as I have missed all of you. But who better to rebuild than AS Monaco, recently taken over by Phillipe Clement after the sacking of Robert Kovac. You think of Monaco, you think of Mbappe, you think of Henry. Some of you golden oldies might even think of Arsene Wenger. I'm going to make sure you're thinking of this man come the end of the rebuild. Nicolo Zaniolo, the boy from Rome. I wanted to make a statement signing and I wanted to go 4-2-3-1. We needed someone to take that cam slot. And I could not think of a better player. 55 seconds in though, lads. We are getting straight into it. I said I wanted to make a statement. Well, it's time for me to put my money where my mouth is. FC Nantes, one of the dominant teams in France. Some would argue the Paris Saint-Germain of France. And I'd just like to ask quickly, just a quick question. Has anyone else noticed? I don't know what difficulty you play. The AI from kickoffs is mad. Like, generally negative IQ, negative chromosomes, dunce breed shit is going on. And I really don't know why. It's so easy to score off kickoff. But I told you about a little man called Nicolo Zaniolo, and this is just him knocking one in from 30 yards because, you know, I said I wanted to make a statement. Nicolo Zaniolo's just done that, hopping over the stands to greet what probably is like 5,000 fans. I'm still not quite sure why a rich guy decided to buy Monaco. The ones at Newcastle got it right. Those fans are dumb enough to stay loyal. Monaco fans are rich. They don't need football to be happy. But anyway, you can see a lot of sales. Marzipan, one of them. Walter Wakeway for this man. Anthony from Ajax, 72.5 million. We have Sofiane Diop and we have something Diatta. His first name does escape me. We didn't really need a winger. But I want to bring something back to Monaco. I wanted to discover the fun of FIFA again. So I wanted to sign these tricky little wingers who can dribble all day and leave the defenders on the floor in a pile of it. Wissam Ben Yedder, oh, great heavens! The Prince of Monaco. We said we were making a statement. Statement made. Comunicado Oficial. I can't defend, and it's pretty depressing to be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you just have to admit who the better team is, but it wasn't gonna be today. 81 on the clock. Aguirre driving forward. He finds Alexander Golovin. He whips it to Chouameni. Must be looking like that deep fine social media influencer down at Manchester United. Where can I get a replacement? Alexander Nubel, to be fair to the lad, he single-handedly kept us in that game. So for 12 million, I had to get the deal done. I had to get it confirmed. Straight into the Europa League knockout stages, though. You can already see the opponent. FC Barcelona. Who says FIFA isn't realistic? And yet again, another beautiful kickoff, another dunce breed defence. Walks it through, gets it, but it's a huge save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. But we would not be denied. Diatta to the Bonza of Ben Yedder. Build that Bonza statue. The man wearing the armband. He ain't leaving. I promise you that. Wissam Ben Yedder is here to stay. There's been rumours. He's too good for Monaco. I've never actually used him on career mode though, so if any of you have used Ben Yedder on career mode, let me know what you think. Let's just say it's been an inconsistent time with the lad. Barcelona, they do come forward. Herving Chucky Lozano gets it to Frankie de Jong. And we all know about Memphis Depay's left foot, so I'm not quite sure how the fuck he's done that with his weak right foot. Sofiane Diop though to Nicolo Zaniolo. Long hair, long legs, long dick, 1-0. What else can you say? Driving forward now, Alexander Golovin determined to put the knockout punch in, finds Zaniolo yet again. That is 2. We're feeling good. 3-1 up on aggregate. There will be no remontada tonight. And yes, I am so good that 1-1 would be considered a 4-0 comeback against anyone else. Pedri though at right centre back. We're just going to pretend we didn't see that, if that's okay, so I can keep learning about how good I am. Thank you. Appreciate it. Memphis Depay, Ansu Fati. I'm like 99% this was offside. 99%. And considering what Stuart did to us against Manchester City, I'm just going to add to the conspiracy theories and assume every linesman is bent against me. Antonino, beautiful knock into Boadu. And we had to let him know. We had to. No, don't celebrate there. Go up to old Memphis. Yeah, that's my boy. Give him a little bit of a pirouette. Let him see where it's really at. Back to 3-1. Back to 4-2 now on aggregate. Diatta definitely handballed that, but we're just gonna ignore that if that's okay. Yeah, I do appreciate it. But what a way to start the episode. Absolutely demolishing Barcelona. I've seen some Champions League finals against these boys, let alone. Why the fuck did I say let alone? A Europa League first round knockouts. 5th in the league though. And the Europa League final wasn't going to be an easy one because PSG decided to turn up. PSG, the AS Monaco of France, the boys in white, the boys with arguably the coldest kits in all of football. And they started quick, but we wanted to start quick. And Nicolo Zaniolo driving forward. Marcelo Brozovic is no bro of mine. Leaving in the dust, getting it through. And that is why I signed the young man. He gets it done. He finishes 1-on-1. Never lost. Undefeated. Nicolo Zaniolo. He could have been the new Totti. And I'd just like to say ahead of time, any of you boys trying to say this is a penalty? It absolutely was one. But suck out, they can have a free kick instead because I said so. And, you know, just to bullshit me for more. I'm gonna pop the tallest player on the pitch on the line. Knock that thing out there. We needed to get something done. And that wasn't going to help. Messi scoring to make it 2-1 to PSG. You didn't need to see their first goal. Thank you very much. Let's just say it was very annoying. But the lights weren't out on us yet. Even as everything felt like it was going dark, there was still a ray of hope. There was still light at the end of the tunnel. We still had to fight. We had time. This was a new AS Monaco. This isn't the AS Monaco who is bottling semi-finals, who is losing Champions League finals to FC Porto. This is the AS Monaco who doesn't quit. That is Alexander Golovin, Seeker Blatt, son of a bitch. He made it 2. Wizam made it 3. We were suddenly in the lead. Game turned around. PSG, they had nothing. We found Diatta. He confirmed the win. And one thing I'm going to say on the spot. I'd like to say in this moment, if anyone in the world, anyone thinks they are a better passer than me, your mother has been hyping you up too much, young man. It's getting incestuous and it's not true. I am the best passer in FIFA. There is no match. On to the second season though. Nubel, let's just say by the end I deserved a Nobel Peace Prize for keeping that motherfucker employed. He was gone. And so was Wissam Ben Yedder, 31 years of age, 84 million. I just couldn't say no, to be honest. Benny Pavard joins to cover that right back spot. It's a good thing I didn't say or promise I wasn't going to sell Ben Yedder because that would be embarrassing. But yes, Benny Pavard in. We needed some proven winners. 5th place, it just wasn't good enough. But the marquee one, Vinicius Jr. And many of you are going to think that is feeling like a late Christmas present. Well, speaking of late Christmas presents, I had Liverpool next. I don't want a lot for Christmas. What? There is just one thing I need. I don't care about them presents underneath. Can you tell when I edit this one? And yes, all I wanted for Christmas was Dominaj Bradaric. Cal Henrique was going to be our first choice left back. He was actually doing a smashing job there. I just said smashing. But yeah, we wanted another backup. I always think depth is such an underrated thing when it comes to simulations. We wanted 2 left backs. Jonathan David, though, the man with 2 first names, absolutely bottling it. And you can see why his mum gave him 2 first names, because they probably bottled the first name too. Vinicius Jr. though, Vinny J.R. whipping it into Anthony. Let me know down below as this match continues, what is your favourite wing pairing you've had on FIFA? Because I've got to say, God damn it, I've got to say, Vinicius Jr. and Anthony, some of the stuff they were pulling out was unreal. Diop and Diatta, class. You could easily rebuild Monaco without signing any wingers. But Anthony and Vinicius, the way they were creating space for others, just look at Benny Pavard now, getting it into Vinicius. All from Anthony taking on his man and beating him. It was just, lads, honestly, I can't recommend AS Monaco enough, and I can't recommend those 2 lads enough. Vinicius Jr. obviously killing it in real life, so he can be getting a massive upgrade at some point soon. Just keep an eye out. But we beat Lille. Our hunt for the Liga and trophy continues with Lyon up next. Anthony Lopez in the stands. Hopefully we'll be sending him back there too. But to start with, we had the lovely bounce backs that never seem to. This Timo Werner. Oh lads. Oh. I was just about to get really happy it was Timo Werner. But he set us off. Yet another kickoff. Vinicius Jr. leaves his man in the dust, gets it across, and he absolutely. I don't even. I'm sorry, you can't see that finish. I can't. My reputation will be in ruins. Vinicius, though, first chance, first goal, 1-on-1, never missed, never lost. Oh, well, that's ideal. 32 on the clock though. Golovin wins it back. We said it. The man has a knockout punch that makes Gennady Golovkin jealous. And he decided not to use it. I've never heard of a Russian pacifist, but he might just be one. But obviously when push comes to shove, old reliable stands tall. My first sign-in, believe me, you always remember your first. Nicolo Zaniolo. Look at him yet again, making the sacrifice play, getting the block in, getting the... He's just, what a man. What a man. Never lost. Zaniolo, just what a man. J'adore Nicolas. Don't know why I just said Nicolas. Vinicius Jr., he makes it 4-2. The tails are up now, believe me. They weren't the only thing. Vinny Jr., I've got to say it. There's a footballer called Raul de Thomas who has R.D.T on his shirt. I can't physically explain to you how much it hurts me. His shirt is R.D.T. Just use the Thomas. As you can see though, 4 points off PSG, knocked out of the semi-finals of the Europa League. We won't even speak about the Champions League, thank you very much. But the team was growing. We only need a few more pieces. First up, Josip Gavradol in. Next in, Emerson Royale with cheese. Yes, Emerson signing. It could obviously only mean one thing. So Benny Pavard. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my sacrifice had to be made because it meant we could go out and get this man, Alexander Isak. The Swedish striker linked with Arsenal in real life. What a young player he looks like. And look at that head to head and through our Champions League groups, which you serious?
If I want to kill myself, I will. It's not
Yeah,
hard,
let's
so-
just say I didn't get through my Champions League group last time, but Real Madrid, the opposition, isn't exactly ideal when you're trying to win the Liga and the Champions League. But we welcome Real Madrid to the football pitch. I did put a football pitch as our custom pattern, mostly because I couldn't think of anything else that would be less Monaco than that. And look at the Gengen, and Anthony takes advantage. It's like watching my own children all grown up. Real Madrid, they would come forward, they would try and get back in it, but look at that man in goal. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the young Turk's name because I will rip it and abuse it. Speaking of ripped and abused, though, I need the receipt. Where's the receipt? I want to send the keeper back. Someone find me Nubo, he wasn't that bad. I want my ex back. But we would not quit. Vinicius Jr. finds Alexander Isak. He hits him with the shoulder to shoulder. He couldn't handle it. Strength, no problem. Finishing, big problem. Big problem. We did immediately something off the Bodu. But 1-1, we had to believe there was something in this for us. Vinicius Jr. whips it to Golovin. Gets Boadu. Benyetta scored that exact goal against the Stegen. I shouldn't have sold him, should I? But anyway, we come forward yet again. Diop, Boadu, 74 on the clock. It's Nicolo Zaniolo. We need the equaliser and we need it now. And
Good. 1-on-1, I'm undefeated.
did you expect anything else? Truly. Real Madrid, though, they weren't going to quit. And thankfully, I'm still not quite sure what happened there. But we came forward. Real Madrid's loss could be our gain. We had a chance, we had a counter, we had a hope, we had a dream, and sometimes, boys and girls, that is all you need. But most importantly, we had a Miriam Boadu with the goal, 89 on the clock. Real Madrid sent packing like me when I was 18, when my dad demanded I immediately get a job. He was a dick. Allow me. On a roller, the amount of shit I talk about my father, you lot would think I had the maddest childhood. It was actually, I just played football and cricket a lot. Don't know why I'm talking about this now, but maybe I'm trying to avoid this subject. I don't even want to commentate on what happens next. It's just too painful for me. So I'm going to just let you witness it. Because honestly, what's happening in the football world? Dusan Vlahovic, obviously, holding out on a move to Arsenal, and who can blame him because we are dog shit. We lost to Midwestern Trees, aka Nottingham Forest. That was a grand old time for Arsenal. Oh yeah, I did that. That was cool. Zaniolo just delicately patting it in the top bins. I mean, this finish just looked. Oh. This finish could turn anyone, seriously. Oh, what a goal. But anyway, how's life, people? It's been a while. Sure you missed me. I'd say I missed you lot, but you're all kind of bastards. Lovable bastards, but bastards all the same. Isaac bottling against his old team. Shock horror. Alex Romero. If any of you've used Alex Romero, let me know. I've never actually used him on a rebuild. I've heard he's a pretty decent keeper. Oliver Batista Meyer. Who decided to unleash the animal on me? It's not okay. He hit me with the bloody Batista bomb. So that, as you can see, back to a 3-2 lead, and I am certain. I don't want to say it. Should I say it? Ugh, I really don't want to say Real. So sad. I hate myself. Genuinely, there's a lot to like about myself. But some of the jokes I make, I don't know how you lot don't legitimately try and track my IP and attack me. Because they're so bad. You can probably tell by now we lost this game. But, boys! The league wasn't over. Final game of the season, and we had ourselves a good old-fashioned shootout. Simple terms for you boys and girls who are a little bit less abled. All we need to do to win the league is win. A Midwestern shootout, only one could survive, and Vinicius Jr. nearly made us with an unbelievable run. The young, genuinely, I'm going to say it, best dribbler on FIFA, 100%. Bordeaux, though. I fucking hate wine. And I feel like that was a message to me. Don't play this game, Quackers, you hate wine. Genuinely, anyone who likes wine, you are different. You are different. It's legitimately disgusting. Zaniolo, though, 2-0 to Bordeaux. Yes, feel free to point out how dirtily I am bottling the league right now. I have a team full of high 80 rated players, and I am currently losing 2-1 to a team that once employed Marouane Chamakh as their best player. Marouane Chamakh, the man with the greatest hairline in football history, I might add. But 76 on the clock, we had to believe, even if Bordeaux had the ball, even if it was our keeper making save after save after save, we had to believe maybe a point would get it done. Diatta driving forward now has a go. Oh, it's over, isn't it? Yep. We bottled the league on the final day of the season. And I'm not going to lie, at this point I needed people close to me I could trust. And there isn't a keeper I can trust more than the Baguette Buffon. Jules Koundé, the French centre-back, coming in because, to be honest, Badiashile he wasn't developing as much as I liked. Sofan Diop out for 104 million. Soon joined by Isaac out for 202 million. Your boys making bank. And I think we all know why. Because it's time for the return of the Ninja Turtle. Kylian Mbappe is here. 250 million pounds, not euros. Neymar's transfer record can suck out, it's been beaten. Look at the team. It's absolutely outstanding. We wanted to send a message. I said I was sending a statement. No. The trophy, the champions. Mbappe coming home. Lads, honestly, just watch what Kylian Mbappe does to his whole team here. Maybe the most downright disrespectful act you will ever see on a football pitch. When I say he took these men out back like old Yeller and put them down. He looked at Messi nearing 40 now. He looked at Keylor Navas, who looks about 50. He looked at Sergio Ramos, who was still screaming that Messi is a bigoted prick. Shout out to my short kings, by the way. Leo Messi doing it for all the boys. 5-1 now, though. Absolute hammering. We laid it down. We are the best team in France now. Simple as. And we're only getting better. Fabinho in. I'd also like the fact that Inho means little in Brazilian, or Portuguese rather. Does that mean he's legitimately just Little Fab? Because if that just sounds like a crossdresser's name. Like, no offense to crossdressers, if one of you are, no offense. But Little Fab just genuinely does sound like one. But 3-0 against Bayern. A 3-1 winner aggregate. Into the semis against Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, we are going that quickly. Mostly because my voice at this point. I'm in pain. I'm not going to lie. This isn't pleasant. 3-1 in the first leg against Borussia Dortmund. What's the point of even playing the second? Another 1-0 loss, but another victory nonetheless. And we were in the Champions League finals. But before that, we had a little bit more business to unwrap. Once again, down to the final day of the season, and we get it done. Zaniolo with 2, Tchouameni finally showing that France should be picking him over that deep-lying social media influencer known as Paul Pogba. 5 points clear. AS Monaco and the boys finally get it done. Boys and girls, I just want to take this time to say I would really appreciate liking, subscribing. If you don't like the video, you don't like it. But again, I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know how I can improve. I can tell you right now, I took my editing way overboard in this video of the colour correction and things. I just wanted to test things out, you know. We're learning. Speaking of learning, I'm learning that Vinicius Jr. might be a cheat code on this game. But you may remember our first Champions League knockout game. Not 10 minutes ago in real life, over a year ago in this fake simulated FIFA life, the only time I'll ever be talented. Speaking of talented, Sika Blatt, Bolshevik dog. Golovin makes it 1-0, 14 on the clock. And you're thinking, Quackers, you didn't even have anything tense. You didn't make it look like Real Madrid stood a chance. Because they didn't. Mbappe, Fabinho, rolls his man. Good tackle, but we keep coming. These boys are shook. If it weren't for Thibaut Courtois making a great save on a Lino's flag, this would already be done out here. Benzema, they're playing Dani Ceballos. They are playing a fucking Beyblade. Those things are 30 years out of date. Vinicius Jr. making his old teammates look like they are playing on ice. Whips it to Anthony. He makes it 2. Nah, we ain't even done yet. The Samba was in Monaco. You never know. More than 7 fans might have actually turned up for a Monaco game for once. On a real though, like, why would you ever put all of that money into Monaco? Like, number one, they've got no fans. Number two, their history
Oh, do you know that song that goes like,
bottling
I
Champions
see
League
the
finals
crystal raindrops
and getting match
fall and
fixed
the
out of League
beauty
and
of
finals.
it all
But anyway, I'm
is
gonna
when
shut
the
up and let you
sun
watch.
comes shining through.
To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you.
I'm not even joking. At this point, I'm pretty sure Vinicius Jr. was genuinely treating us like his side piece, because he was doing Real Madrid so dirty, it was unreal. As you can see, we got it done. Boys and girls, let me know down below what other rebuild you would like to see. You've been a lovely audience. Peace.